unusual things to deep fry. My friends, I'm so excited for this one. And look, I know, in America, this is basically part of the culture. You guys really deep fry everything. But let's see how things can get. Before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play it.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the most convenient website builder and hosting platform, and I love it. There are 3 categories of cooking methods: wet, dry, and combination. So what does
What? Sorry, this starts very well. What?
Love it. There are 3 categories of cooking methods: wet, dry, and combination.
Okay.
So what does deep frying qualify as? Apparently,
Great question. My friends, do you guys know the answer for this question? You know what? Things go into the oil. So I assume maybe wet, but I'm not sure.
it's a form of wet cooking because when the chicken is enclosed by oil, the moisture inside steams itself. So essentially it's a form of steaming. Hence the crispy exterior and the tender center. I never knew that before. I thought deep frying is popular because Americans have the innate love for oil, but it's actually a great cooking technique if you can look past the whole health life thing. Today we're not just being
What a great cooking technique. My friends, is the best technique in the world. Imagine if your doctor tells you, you know what, from now on, you can eat all the French fries you want, all the fried chicken you want. My friends, I would eat that at least 4 times or 5 times a week. So it's the best technique. It's super fast if you really think about it. Because you guys also have amazing techniques in America. The smoking and stuff like that. And the barbecue, slowly cook. All of that is great. Don't get me wrong. And it's amazing. But the thing with deep fry is very fast and is very good.
being weird, these are actually famous deep fried food that's a little unconventional. Among the 3 famous batters, we'll start with the standard breading procedure of flour, egg, and panko. For the egg, I don't know if you guys seen one of those TikTok videos where people drop an egg into a pan and it cracks perfectly.
Apparently, if you drop an egg into a pan, it will crack perfectly.
Ooh, I'm gonna try this.
Try it here.
Okay.
Perfectly my ass. After having these 3
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to try that technique actually.
components ready, we'll get to the first recipe of the day, avocado fries. Why does this avocado look green and hard like Piccolo's head, you ask? Well, I went to the grocery store and this is what I saw. I picked the best looking one. I must say though,
Holy, look at the amount of avocados. Avocados, is that what you said?
Piccolo's head, you ask? Well, I went to the grocery store and this is what I saw. I picked
Oh my god, I never saw so many.
the best looking one. I must say though, I never had an avocado with green juice coming out of it. This is literally harder than peeling garlics. After they're in pieces, we'll coat it in flour, dip it in eggs, and cover it with panko. Spoiler alert, this
Okay, I never had this and I don't even like avocado that much.
step is not getting old.
You guys like it?
Soon. While we're doing that, we're gonna pour in and heat up our oil. We're using a lot of oil today. To avoid waste, I'm gonna teach you later how to reuse oil by filtering it. When it hits 350, we can drop in our fries. At first, it'll sink to the bottom and it'll float up. We'll take it out of the oil when it's nice and golden. You're gonna hear this phrase a lot in this episode, but I'll try my best to make it more
it's looking
interesting.
good.
The benefit of having an unripe avocado is that it held its shape really well throughout the cooking process.
Oh my god, my friends, that's good. See that? I mean, I don't even have to see his reaction. I know it's good. You know, did you guys saw the sound? That's good, 100%. That's why I was saying this is the best technique. Leave a like if you agree with me, my friends. I really believe this is the best technique in the world. It's just not as good for us, but apart from that, it's amazing.
I thought it was going to be a flavorless piece of goo enclosed by a crispy shell, but it's actually a flavorful piece of goo enclosed by a crispy shell. Avocado has been repeatedly impressing me lately. 8 out of 10.
Okay, garlic. Fried garlic.
So when I say fried garlic, you must be thinking one of those crispy, thinly sliced ones on top of a salad or a noodle. But this recipe today is going to be fried whole garlic. We're going to start by blanching it in boiling salted water to soften the flavor and the texture. Then we'll coat them in flour, dip it in egg, and cover with panko. They kind of look like little chicken nuggets.
Yo, my friends, this one I'm not sure. Do you guys think this will be good? I don't know. Maybe the flavor will be too strong.
Already blanched, so we're just trying to cook the exterior. Looking
Damn, nuggets. Okay.
Pretty golden brown. Let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. This is impressive. I thought the garlic flavor was gonna be too strong, but it's actually mild. When you bite into it, the texture of the center kind of tastes like chicken. I'll show you the cross section.
Yo, me and this guy are in the same line, you know, we are connected or something, because I never saw this video, I swear, but he's saying that the things I was saying, you know, actually I'm saying the things, okay, it's a mess, but you guys get the point, right? Man, anyone ever tried this? No, right? Maybe?
Real quick. It tastes so good that it almost tastes like somebody swapped them out for Chick-fil-A nuggets. So I'll give these fried garlic a 9 out of 10. As many of you may
Should I try that? No.
swap them out for Chick-fil-A nuggets. So I'll give these fried garlic a 9 out of 10. As many of you may remember, we've done this before.
Too much leftover milk? Deep fry your milk.
Too much leftover milk? Maybe my dad's back. The last time we overcooked it a little bit, and apparently you're not
I don't believe what I'm saying. You know what? I know.
supposed to dip it in maple syrup, which is my answer to everything. I'm not Canadian, by the way. I love maple syrup because America makes the best ones. My dad's still not back, so I added 2 cups of my roommate's milk, as much sugar as you want, and then 60 grams of pornstar. I think it's half a cup or so. We'll put it on medium-low heat and keep stirring it until it gets nice and thick. After that, we'll transfer it to a greased Tupperware, smooth it out a little bit, into the freezer till it sets. It should be pretty quick, an hour and a half or so. My freezer is currently at its full power, so it's set in 45 minutes. Cutting them into long, thick strips to resemble mozzarella sticks, and just follow up with the standard breading procedure of
that cheese. Oh my god, that almost seems like that cheese is made of milk. Oh wait.
Flour, egg, and panko.
I don't know why, but this looks kind of funny for some reason.
Oh my god, no joke, my friends. This video is blowing my mind. I'm sorry for pausing so much, my friends. Sorry, but this is crazy.
Don't touch them at first. We'll just let it fry on 350 for 2 to 3 minutes. What we're doing here is just cooking the outside to give it a nice color. Last time we overcooked it a little bit, so it became a little rubbery. This is looking pretty good, so a total of 3 minutes. After frying the pornstar mixture, the inside should be very nice and creamy. Sort of like gelatin, but it doesn't bounce. It kind of just melts in your mouth. Is that a hair I didn't notice?
Oh, I mean, it's yours, so it's fine.
Definitely executed pretty well today, but to improve from the maple syrup dip, today I made a caramel sauce to go with it. Deep fried milk covered in warm buttered caramel. Do you guys have funding for a food truck?
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Because we're about to be rich with this one. Let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10.
Don't tell me it's good.
I apologize for that display of emotion. It's just the crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside fried milk, dipping in sweet and salty caramel sauce. The overall shock in my mouth kind of takes me back to my childhood. When I was little, my uncle, he ordered me my first chocolate lava cake of my life. I feel like we only get a few of those moments with food, so to savor this, I'm gonna sing a song. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Not leaving the theme of State Fair and Holiday Market, we're doing a...
Wait, what? Corn on the cob?
Not leaving the theme of State Fair and Holiday Market, we're doing a corn on the cob. This recipe is the easiest to get in concept and execution, so I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. After removing the husks,
that looks
we'll
bad,
do the thing.
Jesus.
And get something like that, we'll
My friends, what the hell is this corn on the cob? Do you guys deep fry corn on the cob?
start frying it.
No way this is good.
I'll fry for about 5 minutes. I'm starting to get concerned whether it's cooked or not.
There is no way this is
It's
good.
totally cooked. I guess butter isn't always the best companion for corn. Sometimes it's the standard breading procedure. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. But you know what's the best
But it's still a very good rate. Pizza.
What's the opposite of a steamed broccoli, you ask? It is a deep fried pizza. We're gonna use one from the grocery.
No. Pizza is okay. See, my friends, I was all about this video, but now I think this video is becoming crazier. You know, oh my god, do you guys think this will keep happening? Things will become more and more obnoxious. Pizza for the oven. That's it.
Grocery store because it's already frozen for days and everything should stick together.
Damn, it's pepperoni pizza, my favorite actually.
So when I first drop it in, it floats. I guess there's a lot of air in the dough. I'm afraid that the top part isn't gonna get fried, so I push it down a little. What happens here is that I guess the ice melts from the cheese and it starts to like overflow in the pot. Like the occasional bubbles over here gets out and sometimes on my hand. The only answer to this is turning up the heat and commit to the pain.
He needs protection.
Here we have our Friday special, the heartbreaker, the police of the cardiac arrest, tackling the ticker, artery cloggetti, the better late than healthy, fried and prejudice, the dominator,
You know what's crazy? That looks good.
destructal disc of heart disease list, the batter of no tomorrow, fry heart 2, harder day, the vein drain delight, the mutts are rejecting my salad, Batman, the artery tightening returns. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Moving on
Really? Oh, I thought it was looking good.
to our next category of frying, the batter of tempura. People do say that is the healthiest form of frying because it soaks up very little oil, so if you use a good quality, it doesn't even feel greasy afterwards. And to make the simplest tempura batter, we'll start with 1 egg, 3/4 cup sparkling water, and 1/4 cup vodka. I told you before my dad's not back yet, so I don't have vodka, so I just did a whole cup of sparkling water. To that, we'll add 3/4 cup of flour and 1/2 cup of potato starch. This is what's gonna make it very
Who is
flaky.
this guy?
I wouldn't recommend replacing it with cornstarch because it's just not the same. Cornstarch is more of a thickening agent. Potato starch is where the frying comes in. Hence, you fry potatoes and make creamed corn. Again, this next recipe, you see the name, you're like, oh, a fried egg. I have it
A fried egg, unusual things, really.
every morning with my bacon. It's a deep fried raw egg that we've done before.
Step 1. Freeze your eggs until rock solid like this.
And because my freezer was broken at the time, I couldn't freeze the egg completely. Peel.
You fucked up.
Fry it at 320 degrees Fahrenheit for 7 minutes. They're gonna look just like this.
Sorry, that's disgusting. What?
This nice jammy interior jammy egg. Now that the freezer is fixed, we're gonna reattempt it by freezing raw egg overnight. This time the egg is definitely rock solid. I soaked in some water and peeled it. It took me so long. It kind of looks like a hard boiled egg. We'll coat some flour into the batter and fry at 350 for 7 minutes. Inside liquid cold egg, outside flaming hot oil. So it's a recipe for explosions, but I learned from my childhood favorite YouTuber Crazy Russian Hacker, safety is #1 priority. I'm gonna take it out now because the inside is running out and I'm starting to hear exploding sounds. It looks pretty close to the original. Let's cut it open to see if the inside is actually jammy. I'm not sure it's undercooked or the egg
Oh my god, that looks disgusting. Sorry. No. I don't even get it. That outside it was looking okay, but I would not. If I did this, my friends, I would not even be able to try it. I can't. This no.
is low quality. It seems like the egg yolk is completely heated up, but there's like a ball of water coming out of the egg white. But there are also coagulated egg white around the surface. So let's give it a taste real quick. I didn't spit it out, by the way. This is just what's dripping from the inside. I guess the moisture from the egg white just got trapped inside. So glad I took it out when I did, otherwise an explosion is definitely coming. Another failure. It's okay, we'll attempt it again. The oil's getting a little dirty, so after these next
A little dirty. My friends, that stuff is brown as... that thing is 1 cook or more and it's black.
2 dishes, we're gonna switch it out. Over here we have a box of grocery store sushi. The only other thing that's comparable
Who likes sushi, my friend? We never talk about sushi on this channel. I like sushi. Do you guys like sushi?
in sketchiness is a line at the bathroom of the club from strangers, which is perfect for deep frying because we don't feel bad about wasting sushi and it sanitizes it. We'll take it out once it takes shape. This looks like fried Oreos, which we'll do later. It's a tuna avocado roll. Let's give it a taste and
I don't know. Oh man, I don't know. This one, I mean, the egg was the worst, but this one, I'm not feeling.
want to taint. It doesn't really taste like sushi anymore. Probably originally it didn't taste like sushi either. Since the tuna is cooked, it kind of tastes like a sandwich, like a tuna salad sandwich. This is the first recipe today that wasn't improved by deep frying, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. I saw this video on YouTube of a vegan pork cutlet that's supposed to taste just like meat. It's by Table Diary over here. So basically they cut enoki mushroom into these patties, fry them, and eat it like that. It does kind of look like meat, more like scallop though. In case you guys can't tell,
Okay, but this one I have no idea, my friends. But honestly, if the guy does like the video, it looks good.
I'm not a 9-year-old girl, so I don't have a rubber band. I'm gonna use foil to wrap it up, drip some water on it, and freeze it for at least an hour. The mushroom definitely froze and took shape, but I'm afraid that it's gonna fall apart if I cut it. I'm just drop it in whole and then maybe cut it later. We'll fry 6 minutes total, 3 minutes on each side. We'll just warm it up. Enoki mushroom doesn't take that long to cook, I feel like. The cross section doesn't really look like meat. And the taste is even further. The worst part is I think I left a spot of dirt in it. I'm a little biased because I like any type of fried mushroom, so I'm gonna give it
I'm starting to believe the one of the reasons this is not looking as good anymore is the oil is too brown. And my friends, when the oil is clean, I know it's never good for you, but it's much better for your health when it's brown is the worst, right? It is where a lot of bad stuff is there.
a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't recommend it though, it doesn't taste that good. My favorite Thai restaurant in the city is in Nolita called Fish Cheeks. I like to clap for how good their chicken wings are. They call this the Zab wings, which is so accurate because when you bite into it, your mouth goes zap. What I'm trying to say is it's crispy, acidic, and very flavorful. Today I got some
They look delicious.
chicken wings over here. We're gonna try to recreate this at home.
Chicken. What is this guy smoking? Isn't that? Oh, maybe legs also work.
I don't have a recipe or anything, so I'm gonna do what I usually do best, pulling things out of my, activate logic canoe. Marinade should be pretty simple, just salt and acid. Ran out of rice wine vinegar, so I'm gonna do this Greek white wine vinegar. The design of the packaging is so weird. There's like a little tip over here. It won't let me squeeze out and I can't even open the cap. Whatever, I'm just gonna cut the tip. Why would you make something this hard to open? I'll also do a little bit of sake. There's definitely fish sauce in the recipe, I feel like, but it's too early in the morning right now. I don't want to get a sniff of that. We'll just coat it with a tiny bit of cornstarch and let it marinate for a few hours to overnight. In the picture it looks like it just raw dogged the oil, but the surface is so crispy I suspect there's a little bit of starch on top. The oil is looking dirtier than ever. Let's just fry these up and we'll change it.
Yeah, this will not go well.
These should cook pretty quickly, like under 10 minutes. Once in a while just check on its internal temperature.
Well, honestly, never mind.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass it.
Wait, really? I thought it was decent. I like, maybe it's me. I like when it's a bit more brown.
It's like Stockton.
I think in the restaurant they use ascorbic acid to season at the end so it keeps the crispiness, but we're just gonna have to make do with lime and salt. Looking pretty close to the real thing. Let's see how it tastes.
Looks decent to me.
It's actually good. It got that zab thing going on. The amount of acidity is reminding me of a chicken adobo but fried. Plus also look how juicy it is. I'll give this a 9 out of 10.
Desert realm.
To cover desserts, we're gonna make sort of like a funnel cake or apple fritter. Should be versatile enough. A cup and a half of flour, quarter cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of applesauce. I'm gonna replace with yogurt, half a cup of milk, and 2 eggs. Let's actually add a little bit of vanilla too. We don't have to whisk it too hard because the baking powder, once it encounters heat, it's gonna help other ingredients bind. First one on the list, of course, gotta be a fried Oreo, just like those from Ray's candy store. But to go above and beyond, we're gonna cover it with these thick boys, and we're gonna double stuff.
No. What the hell is this video, my friends? The amount of stuff I see here that is crazy. I cannot even count anymore. Okay. So we are going to deep fry Oreo with bacon. Even for Americans, I feel like this is going too far.
Stuff it with double stuffed Oreo. It's a little hard to take shape because the bacon is really thick, so we're just gonna freeze it a little
The thing is, I bet there is some Americans watching and thinking, damn, never thought about that. Next time.
bit. Clean oil, frozen Oreo bacon. Let's cover it up and fry it. While these two are going, I also did just like a single Oreo just to see what the original tastes like. Look at the massive size on the bacon one, almost as big as a burger. Like anything that's about to get fun, we gotta powder it up. Let's cut it and give it a cross-section inspection. Look how crazy that looks. My heart is...
Holy moly, my friends. That does not look bad. Oh, Baba mia. That's crazy.
It's already beating very fast, so let's dip it in some more powdered sugar and give it a taste, rated 1 through 10. My life is flashing before my eyes, not only because it's incredibly satisfying, I think my body is also telling me to take it easy on this stuff. It's stuff like this that reminds me that dopamine hits are better than longevity. I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. The normal Oreo is also pretty fire.
Damn, that's a nice quote. Dopamine hits are better than longevity. Okay, Respect.
I think I made it better than Ray's. So, is deep fried bacon and Oreo healthy, you ask? Everything's relative, and the answer will be yes compared to this next item. Deep fried monkey fighting butter. It's a famous southern dish that I've heard a lot about. We'll cut the butter into pieces, freeze it, and then just carry out the same procedures as before.
No.
The thing I'm concerned about is that butter composed of a lot of water. When it starts releasing into the hot oil, my face might be in danger. Once it starts sounding scary, we should probably take it out. And I'm also afraid that the residual heat is gonna melt the butter completely, so I'm gonna stick it back into the freezer for a little bit. And when it freezes again, we'll double batter it and fry it one more time. It kinda looks like a potato now.
I saw everything in life at this point. Okay. My life, it's, yeah. I'm done.
This one only battered once and is frozen. My first stick of fried butter, very satisfying. Eating butter seems gross on paper, but it's so nice. This is the double fried.
No, my friends, but is this popular really? Is this some type of dessert in the South? I mean, the thing is, it's so crazy that makes me believe that could be a thing.
One. It's dripping a lot. Should have froze it longer. The inside, guys, just melts in your mouth like butter, and the flavors of the whey really comes through. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Deep frying is the
This guy have really nice jokes, my friends. Are you guys picking all of them? Because I mean, this guy's amazing.
answer to everything, even jelly beans. The last time I had jelly beans was back in high school biology when we did that experiment of how you can't tell the flavor by holding your breath. I honestly can't remember what they taste like. We'll just mix that into the batter like an apple fritter and drop it into the fryer. It's puffing up immediately. We probably don't want to cook this one for too long. Sort of looks like one of those.
Yo, my friends. Are you guys hearing crazy storm outside? Sorry for putting this a bit higher, but it's crazy. The weather today is crazy. Sorry.
Those 7-Eleven apple fritters, and it actually looks kind of good. I was fully expecting to spit it out. The flavors of the jelly bean is so refreshing and has a nice sticky contrast in texture to the crispy and soft dough. It's like a jelly
To be honest, this one, it seems okay.
bean toast, well incorporated. Not that I had a jelly bean toast or anything. The concept does seem more appealing to me now. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Here's the very creepy Pillsbury Doughboy offering us his generous white ass raw. These pieces are too small. We're gonna make a real piece by combining.
So, my friends, you guys really have this in America, cookie dough? So it basically is the cookie not done? You can buy this everywhere. This is crazy to me, my friends. I saw this in other videos, but at one point I thought, oh, maybe it's something that is very niche. But I'm starting to believe that cookie dough could be a popular thing.
Two of them and freeze them overnight. With the same batter as before, we'll drop it in. This time I'm gonna fry it very quickly because I like the inside of the dough very runny. Look at
this
that,
one is
medium rare cookie
Yeah.
dough. What can be better than this? Maybe dipping in some more powdered sugar. No need to explain anything here. Best dessert so far, 9.5 out of 10. We're done with the dessert batter. Let's use it up by reducing Coca-Cola. The original taste, of course.
Original taste. The sugar 1.5. See ingredients.
Holy, it's crazy, the storm outside, my friends. I may have to check if everything is okay. Holy, okay, let's finish the video. The world is ending in Portugal and I'm watching a video about unusual things to deep fry. You have to love it. Can I get a like? Okay, that's disgusting. I mean, what the hell? This video is over, basically.
Original taste.
This is like a really popular street food in Massachusetts, I think. A lot of people put whipped cream on top, but let's just taste it with powdered sugar. It doesn't really taste like Coke anymore, it just tastes like a donut. The Coca-Cola syrup though, drizzled on top, really takes it to another level. The original taste is unbeatable. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. The last recipe is from the king of deep frying, Bayashi. It's basically like a low effort, low budget cannoli made from rigatoni. It looks very legit, so let's give it a try. First we'll drop in the biggest rigatoni I can find. In terms of how long to fry them, I don't know, it's raw pasta, so I guess once they turn dark it's edible. And for the filling, Bayashi did a whipped cream and mascarpone, and to replace that we're gonna use whipped cream cheese. Put it in a Ziploc bag and pipe cream into tubes. Dust some powdered sugar on top. Let's give it a taste and read 1 through 10, the last recipe of the day. It's definitely not bad, but immediately it took on some iron taste because the roof of my mouth is bleeding. The pasta got so hard, which reminds me I need to make an appointment with my dentist. My execution is a little questionable, but Bayashi's recipe looks perfect. Anyways, my house smelled like McDonald's for the past 3 days, so that was pretty fun. But I'm glad we learned that everything can be improved by deep frying. It's okay to indulge once in a while, and I hope we can all find balance in life. Alright, thank you.
Okay, this video was kind of crazy. I mean, the first time I'm reacting to this channel. Yeah, even for Americans, I feel like this video was crazy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, my friends. See you guys in the next one. Bye.